Hello everyone, this is Ryan with Frontline Animal Removal. Today I'm having some fun. What am I going to do for fun? I'm going to do some honeybees for a change. I don't make a lot of videos over honeybees. We do them occasionally. I find them fun to work with, very entertaining to remove. I find cutting them out and boxing them up and taking them away quite rewarding. The reason why we don't do a lot of honeybees is, well, they're just not very profitable, so we don't really advertise a whole lot for it. But if you do have problems with honeybees and you want them to be removed out of the structure of your home or business or shed or whatever it might be, I'm more than happy to do that. It's usually inexpensive, and we try to keep them alive and give them a new home somewhere else. So today we'll be making these guys go away, and I should have some fun doing that. So I'll update you along the way. Thank you. Hey there everyone. Here's an update on my bee removal adventures. So we got the side of this building opened up. Here we have the old OSB. It's literally just pulling apart. You can stick your finger in it, it crumbles. And here's the original siding. And there's a layer of tar paper. And then we have our comb. Now, I've already done a bunch of sucking of the bees, or with my bee vac. So right here is the brood chamber. I've removed most of the bees here. And starting about here is where we get up into our honey resort store. And the hive is probably about, I don't know, 4 to 5 feet tall. That whole top area is packed in honey. And they got a nice brood chamber right here. They're a little angry. They're attacking the camera, but they're not as bad as they could be. So I smoked them a little bit, and then they got a little angry once I started opening things up. But now that I've started vacuuming and removing them, and I got the whole thing apart, they've settled down quite a bit. I think they become preoccupied with repairing the hive and eating the spilled honey that they start to ignore me a little bit. Except for my camera. They're going bonkers attacking the camera. So I'll update you in a few moments after I cut some comb out and we have it in the box. So right here's the bee vac, and we're gonna start dropping that comb into these frames, and then any extra bees and extra frames will end up in that box after I'm done sucking them all up. But I have a feeling I'll get enough frames of brood to fill that up, and then the rest of the comb or the honey will just go into these buckets. So it's been entertaining so far. We'll see how the rest of it goes. Thank you. Okay, I've been moving along rather quickly with this bee removal, so let me show you where we're at. We have sections of comb here. That's a little bit of brood. These don't have a lot of brood. There's a mix of brood there. These frames are all full of brood, so I got to fit these into there, into this. Over here, this is just honey. There's no brood in these buckets. That's all comb full of honey. And as you can see, I got all the comb cut out of the wall. I'm letting the bees cluster, and then I'm going to suck them up with the vacuum. Once they're all sucked up with the vacuum, I can close the wall back up. We have a fresh piece of plywood sitting over there that's going to go up, and this time we're going to use the correct plywood for exterior. Not that it matters too much, because this is all the incorrect stuff, but probably half an hour I'll have this all buttoned up, and all the bees will be in the back of my truck. There's probably 20,000 bees in that box, and there's probably 1,000 bees in this box, and probably 1,000 cells of brood in those boxes. So we'll have everything buttoned up here shortly, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Thank you. Okay, I'm all finished up with the bee removal. We put up a piece of actual T111 siding. Of course, I'm not doing the rest of it because I'm not a sider, but this is going to keep the bees out. We have a few clustering around. I'm going to hit them one more time with the vacuum. Now we're all done. Bees are out. Thousands of bees in there, brood in there, honey there. We're all good. Thank you.